slew of meetings lined up today. Devendra Fadnavis is going to be meeting with all of the BJP's allies in Maharashtra. Ramdas Athawale, Union Minister, will also be there for that meeting. That's expected to happen at 11 this morning. The Sena National Executive Meet is going to be happening at 1 this afternoon. Aditya Thackeray will be holding a public address at 6:30 this evening. So every camp going ahead with their own plans, with their own huddles, with their own meetings to see how they can emerge victor in this battle, in this Game of Thrones that's playing out in Maharashtra. Let's take this back across to Dev Kotak as well. Dev, a lot of questions about what Uddhav Thackeray's strategy is going to be. We got a glimpse of what they plan to do, with Sanjay Raut yesterday saying that we're ready now for the legal battle. Is that the only hope right now for Uddhav Thackeray, that the Deputy Speaker kind of rules in his favour, considering he's lost out the numbers now?
Yes, absolutely. Going through the legal way is one of the strongest way where he can assure any kind of support at this point in time, given the fact that he clearly lacks the numbers. Also, those 37 rebel MLAs who are camping in Guwahati have clearly gone on to state the fact that their group legislature party head continues to remain Eknath Shinde. And also at a time when Eknath Shinde had clearly specified and gone on to state that no one has been in touch with them to try and address their concerns that they have in this point in time, or even remotely try to sort out the kind of demands that they were making. So, we have to clearly try and understand the fact that Uddhav Thackeray is also trying every book in the trick and adopting every firefighting method. Also, we know parallelly that his son Aditya Thackeray has also been trying to rally support to save this government from really toppling over and ensure that a BJP's chief ministerial candidate does not come to power. So,
yeah.
Of course, we also know for a matter of fact that these 37 rebel MLAs are also trying to oust the Deputy Speaker Narahari Zirwal as well. So, we will also have to try and wait for the kind of suggestions and the recommendations that will be given later during the day by the Maharashtra Advocate General Mr. Ashutosh Kumbhakoni regarding the disqualification process and procedure. But however, the Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray is clearly hurt and upset because he, through the video conference appeal, also said that amongst these rebel MLAs, they are being very thankless. These were people who were not even considered initially. When true shivseniks were being considered to be given the poll ticket, and when they had stronger chances, they made sure that these rebel MLAs were given tickets and they won because of the kind of power, because of the kind of name that Shiv Sena has in the state. So these are some thankless and ungrateful people who did not value the poll tickets. So Uddhav Thackeray is clearly miffed and sort of upset in a way, if I can say so, by the series of events and the political drama that has played out in the state. And in the last few days, it has definitely left him in a really worried state.
Paulami Saha quickly on that as well. Paulami, with Shinde facing perhaps disqualification, he's taken that step of going ahead and now taking on the Deputy Speaker directly, saying that they are trying to pass a no-confidence motion against him, issuing a notice on that. And essentially the messaging seems to be, give us an opportunity to show off our numbers before you decide on disqualification.
That's right. This is obviously about the political war itself as far as, the Shinde camp versus the Deputy Speaker is concerned, because the Deputy Speaker belongs to the NCP, and the Shinde camp had anticipated that he might be taking actions which might be detrimental to their course of action. First, of course, it was demonstrated with the Deputy Speaker accepting the demand of the Shiv Sena party and removing Eknath Shinde as the leader of the legislative party and appointing Ajay Chaudhary in his place. And now, of course, the notices which will be issued to the 16 rebel MLAs by the Deputy Speaker as per protocol, because he's received the disqualification notice from the Shiv Sena that, they should be appearing before him physically at the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly within 48 hours in order to, of course, put forth their side of things. It's unlikely that all of these MLAs will be, in fact, appearing before Narahari Zirwal because of this, because he had the option. He had the option to, in fact, have them join over video conferencing, but he's not likely to give them that option. He will ask them to be physically present. So they had anticipated the same. So they will be, of course, at the moment preparing their counter strategy. Like I said, they have thrown in the no confidence motions against the Deputy Speaker already, because that puts the Deputy Speaker, like I said, in a bind constitutionally, because if there is a no confidence resolution against you, then it's you cannot move forward in terms of disqualification of members of the assembly, and that could then well end up in the courtrooms. The Shiv Sena will have to take it to the court, or if he does go ahead and disqualify these rebel MLAs, they'll have to challenge it in a court. So this is going to turn out into a legal battle, but is that going to constrain them from moving forward in their political ambitions, or are they going to wait and watch as far as the legal battle unfolds, because that could drag on? So that is going to be, of course, very critical to how the camp moves forward henceforth, because numbers they have at the moment, they've crossed the two-third majority figure, but because of the challenges that they're facing from all corners, it remains to be seen how they tackle that.